some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to Boise, Idaho, and Albertson Stadium, home of the Boise State Broncos. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the Washington State Cougars, taking on last year's national champion, the Boise State Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Broncos offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team...
Gashing the knee on the right. Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. Apparently, line number 1 on the game plan, attack. Now, immediately.
And this quarterback, he smelt it. He knew he had an opportunity. This is a guy who loves taking shots any chance he has. You saw it on that first play of the game.
It's in, complete, and he's lucky to get that one back, almost intercepted. Working well behind the sticks on second down. The give to the back. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3. The Broncos are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on 4th down. And he gets enough to move the chains and then slides to a stop.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not slack.
Great move. Now he's got room. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. And the Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a space. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Big loss on the last play threatens to knock this drive off course. It's 2nd and 16. He's got him. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Broncos want to move quickly. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Broncos.
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 15, looking for room. The Cougars offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And this might be a real challenge for this quarterback because that corner, David, can take away an entire half of the field.
Yeah, and that's the bright part of this defense. Like you know out wide exactly what you're getting week in and week out, and it is top flight. Like one of the best in the country at your spot. So Interested to see how this passing attack works while avoiding that guy, because I'm not going after him, Palmer.
Well, I don't think this quarterback has seen a secondary built like this. He definitely hasn't seen a corner with this guy's ability. And so if he is going to try him, he better have really good timing. He better be very accurate. He better not be late throwing out-breaking routes, because this dude will pick him off and take it to the house.
He's brought down, but he's got enough to give Wazoo a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Guys, let's take a minute and talk a little Washington State. They were really excited about the pickup they got last week, commitment from a three-star defensive back, David, and when programs at this level can get... And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
It's picked off. That's number 10. Made that play and was hoping to make another one on the return, but they'll take it in business at the 41.
Really tough on an offense. Third and long, it's tough to, you know you're passing the football. They know you're passing the football. I'm going to rush the passer. I'm going to drop back deep, make you throw the ball underneath. But, you know, quarterbacks also want to force that football and try to get that first down. He does there, and that's why he creates the turnover.
Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Got it in the middle. It's Welch. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there, because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
He's got it. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Well, we knew coming into tonight they were going to try to find this guy throwing the ball. I had no idea it was going to be this successful this early. Guys, he's closing in on 100 receiving yards. We're not even out of the first quarter yet. He has been an absolute force.
Let's talk for a second about Boise State. This is exactly how you want to start conference play. Early in the race for sure, but precisely the type of foundation. Touchdown, Boise State! Fitted in the window for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. The sweet feet buy a little time. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels in 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Zings it complete to the right. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Grove. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. And the Cougars have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Gonna look downfield again. Trying to burn this defensive back. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. You could see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
Caught behind the line. It's close. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Washington State sends the punt team onto the field. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Tight end now in motion. Power football with the run. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Line is set on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Final play of the quarter, and the ball falls incomplete. We've reached the end of the period. Boise State has the lead, and they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. And the Broncos will send out the punt unit. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Sends his first one of the day on the way, and we didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on one time. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. They've really sputtered out of the gate, turned it over, punted the last time they had it. We'll see if the third possession is the charm. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Off play action. Grabbed in the middle. It's Cook. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And this offense, man, they're going to have to figure something out. This is already getting out of hand, but they're going to have to protect their quarterback. They're going to have to start throwing the football and having some success, because right now, they got a bagel up on the scoreboard.
The Cougars now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got his man. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. The blue turf rumbling on this third down attempt as the Bronco fans exhort the D. Unloads to the right. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Washington State lines up quickly. Motion from the wideout. Off play action on first down. Caught. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route run. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
He's got it on the run. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. The Cougars have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. From the gun. Trying to bull his way in. Touchdown, Cougars. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Boise State ready to send out that offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Broncos can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to adjust the pattern. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the tight end. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man in the middle. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Well, they execute the in route. How about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
Finds the tight end. Still running at the 40. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. And the Broncos are flying down the field. Give to the running back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Throws for the tight end. Got his man downfield. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give him a first down.
How many first downs is that, guys? On this drive alone, this defense has got to find a way to get off the field. They're playing way too many snaps.
Here's the pressure. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He's got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Broncos.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10, and they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They'll give it to the back. Past the first down marker and still running. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. And the Cougars are in the hurry-up.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Well, you can afford to be a little bit late as a quarterback when you're throwing curl routes into zone coverage when you've got an arm like that. This dude's got a cannon.
Caught in the backfield, it's Grohl. Looks as if that'll be enough to give Washington State a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense trying to take it back. Oh, the big fella running to glory. Touchdown, Broncos. The defense takes matters into its own hands. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, I believe someone calls it the Conference of Champions. Pac-12 action today. Cal is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Aaron Rodgers should never be counted out of any game. They're trailing by 10 to Colorado State. If anything else happens in this one in the Pac-12 or anywhere else, we'll make sure you know about it. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. To the air on first down. He's got an open man. Turning it on. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. This defense will try to keep everything in front. Wants to go up top on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
Washington State going back to work on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab down the middle. And he picks up a first down. That is not a flag on the play. It's just lingerie on the deck after that move. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. And the rush will get to him at the 25. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Good right down the boulevard. That cuts the lead down to 28-10. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. On the move from inside his 5. He gets a block. Got a little room. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Nice return there, and he'll be dragged down at the 34. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that Smurf turf, sign me up for another half in Boise. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Albertson Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. The Broncos will line up to kick off and start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. He'll keep it himself. Got the first down, looking for more. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Throws to the wideout. Working that left side. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Takes the handoff. It's Grove. Oh, he's got some space. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Right back to the well. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The corners are walked up tight. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Fires it incomplete.
This is a situation here in the 3rd quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden...
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Washington State sends out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. The last time they had it, just an aerial assault. Precision execution, moved right down the field and put it in the end zone. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Leaves it with the back. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
They needed only 1 yard. Good job by the offensive line, getting just enough push to keep this drive alive.
A first down for the offense. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the tight end. Got his man to the left. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter, but when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the...
Breaks into the open. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats.
And the defense, they've got him at the 27. And the Broncos moving quickly to the line.
Great job by the defense that time, getting the sack, but no time to celebrate. You got to line up right now because the offense is going tempo.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always, always remember your first interception. He'll always remember.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The Cougars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Wide open downfield. Hard-hitting tackle. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. Trying play action. Looking to the big tight end. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. Washington State will have to boot it away. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading.
There he goes. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Right on the money. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Touchdown, Boise State! Quick strike through the air for the score. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it.
This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical, they were faster, and it showed today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.